Hi, this is Tara with Nappytime Review, and I wanted to give you a look at Star's Ultrasonic Pest Repeller. And when it comes to repelling pests from your home, like mice, insects, spiders, ants, usually we have to either resort to chemicals, which, none of us like to use chemicals, I think, because there's a smell, and sometimes, it can be a problem if you have indoor pets or children, and it's probably not healthy for us, right? Or we can use sticky traps, which are disgusting, and you sometimes forget they're there and they get stuck to things. Or there's mouse traps, which is, kind of a last resort, I guess, if you have mice, and then, those are kind of yucky to deal with sometimes too. So the best way to deal with pests, I think, is to repel them, keep them out of your house in the first place, right? And that's where Star comes in. It's an ultrasonic pest repeller, which means it plugs into your wall and it sends pulses through your wires in the walls that will repel pests from even coming in, and it makes an uncomfortable environment for them in your home, so they won't want to be there. And I've tried out several brands of these types of devices, and I have to say some of them bother me because I can hear a clicking, or sometimes if I pay attention to them I can hear kind of a buzzing or a little ringing, and I don't like that. These are completely silent. Even when trying to see if there was anything noticeable about them, I couldn't pick up anything. So that's one thing I like about them. Another thing is they do have a light on them, and the light is very faint, but it's good that it's on there because it lets you know that it's on. So I appreciate that. Another thing about these that I like is that even when they're plugged in, it doesn't hinder your use of the other outlet on the plug, which some do that. They take up the whole outlet, they just completely take over, and you pretty much have to give up your outlet. And when you place these, you should place them around your house so that they're in, they're spaced evenly and they're around places where you might have pest problems. You don't want to have to change where those ideal places are just because it's going to hog your outlet, and these don't do that. I even had this plugged on in the bottom, and on top I had a Bath & Body Works wallflower, which those are pretty, large, and they both could be plugged in and work just fine. So that's another thing I like about them. And they are guaranteed. They guarantee that they're going to help with your pest problem. So if you don't feel that they're doing that, you can get a refund. But, just that guarantee lets you know that they believe in this product, that it's going to work for you. One concern some people have is this going to be okay to use around my children? Is this okay to use around my pets? It says children are fine. The frequencies it puts off or whatever aren't detectable by humans, just by small pests. And animals such as dogs and cats should be fine. It just says if you have rodent pets like hamsters, guinea pigs, it might be a bother to them, so maybe not use it in areas close to them. But it seems to be working pretty great. I've had it plugged in for a little over a week in the back of our house, which is kind of the older part of our house, which we sometimes see some, spiders, typical things back there, and haven't seen any of those since we plugged them in. So I feel like they're really working. And I'm going to put a link down below so you can check them out for yourself. It's a great price when you consider what you're saving and those harmful chemicals or even professional services. So give it a look, give it a try. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.